Hey, how's it going, all you lovely people at Door Shutter, coming back to you with a brand new episode of Craftoria, and today we are going to work on a couple things briefly here. I want to mention that I do have a whole bunch of Apotheosis charms. We've got Ancient Knowledge, we've got Shielding, Recovery, Regeneration, Resistance, Absorption, and Strength, and this all came from this partially. This is actually how you make them unbreakable, by the way. You can use the actual system here, which if we just do use, you can see that this is requiring 100 Eternia, 8.5 to 13.5 Quanta, and then 32.5 to 37.5 Arcana. Now, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in total pearlescent end shelves, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. And then there is, so those are draconic. And then there's 2 end shelves, 2 deep shelves of arcane treasures, and then 1 echoing deep shelf with then 2 melon shelves to turn down some quanta. So that is beautiful. That worked out. So we were able to get those unbreaking. I just did all this off camera because it's a lot of potion brewing and getting to the point of getting the draconic end shelves and stuff like that. You guys didn't miss much. If you guys want to know anything about like getting the infused dragon breath bottles, that is of course just kind of messing around. That's all I did. I messed around until I could actually obtain it. There's not really a hard part about this because you just need 80 Eternia at least, 60 Arcana at least, and then between, all you'd have to do is just get some melon shelves if you want to knock down your level a little bit. So I quickly want to work on the next portion of this, which is getting the Totems of Undying to be inside of my inventory. Now, I want to see... Okay, offhand slot, and then transfer out of router. And we're going to filter this by Totems of Undying. Oh, no, not that. We're going to do this. And then put this in here. And that should... Oh, it didn't actually work. Okay. So that will make sure there's a Totem of Undying always inside of my hotbar. Or in my offhand, more precisely. And that will allow for us to die quite a bit. Because what we're going to be doing is called Boss Rush. Or killing a whole bunch of bosses. This is not going to be the most exciting episode. Because we're just going to go around killing a lot of things. And proceeding to then move on to the next. Ooh. Okay, I need to get rid of... Let me just quickly toggle that off. The Curio slot over here is going to get a little bit of a pain if I right-click on accident, because it's going to just toggle. But that should be okay. But yeah, this is Bosses of Mass Destruction. I don't know... We'll have to find all the other ones, but I actually just had a waystone to this guy. And we got the Obsidian Heart, which is a crafting material for Staff of Suppression, Blast Amplifier, Earth Diver Spear, and it looks like the Trials of Awaken. Okay, so this is just something we need to get further. So I'm just going to drop this down, and then we're going to go to the end boss, which is behind us. So this is actually... Which one is this? Cataclysm? Yes, Cataclysm. So there's a guy. Should be under here. Okay. Really quick, really simple. We got a Void Core. What is this used for? Nothing really, it looks like. Yeah, nothing really. We can use it to get the Void Hammer and stuff. I don't know if this stuff is used for anything. But, yeah. That is another boss down. Alright, on to the next. Alright, we're in the Nether, and we're going to do the next boss from Bosses of Mass Destruction. Okay, that is Blazing Eye, which is the next one. So we are on to the next Nether boss here in a second. Alright, we have arrived at the Soul Forge. Now, I actually found this one using the Eye of Monstros. Yeah, Monstros. Okay, I don't know. Whatever. And here he is. Alright, he is dead. Now, one of the things that I want to mention, like, just a suggestion for the mod authors that'll probably never ever see this, but, you know how Britannia's Gaia boss fight works, where you can't fly? I really would love to see them implement something like that. I don't know why, but I feel like that would make these boss fights, like either Cataclysm and or bosses of mass destruction. Like, just being able to say, hey, you can't fly, get good, son. I think that would be just like a fantastic thing, but just like don't mention it in the change logs. Straight up, just be like, just add that feature. People are like, oh, I'm gonna cheese this, and they just get pummeled because the dude drops them from flight. Oh, that'd be beautiful. I would be 100% for it. Oh, that'd be beautiful. All right, the next boss, I think we'll go try to find. Well, we have the Night Lich, we have the Void Blossom, which I don't know. Rare caves at the bottom of the world. Void lilies will point the way, and then you've got found in rare towers and cold biomes. Locate the towers by following the soul stars. No idea what that means. No idea what void lilies are. I think all of these guys can be found using the proper methods. I think we just killed this guy, by the way. So yeah, it looks like we will be just kind of hunting down more of these guys, and we will be back in a little bit. Okay, so quick note, Void Lily, it actually just points the direction using pollen, quote unquote. That's actually really cool. But these are just craftable. Just a quick note. I'm gonna go find this guy. We'll take him out on camera. Alright, I found the Void Blossom using the Void Lily. Just took a while. Okay. Beautiful. That is another one down. And I think if we took out these guys, yeah, you can see they're like the end crystals. Can I silk touch these guys? No. They just straight up destroy. Yeah, they're void blossoms. They're not azure, the azalea stuff like I thought they were. Okay. So yeah, those are like the crystals. Interesting. We're gonna snag up some of this amethyst here. So real quick on the soul stars, I think I picked these up off of creatures throughout the time of playing this mod pack. And so we've got 20 of these guys, but these are what we are using. They're basically Eyes of Ender. Except for they don't really seem to throw that well. Like, because if I'm standing here... There they go. Okay. Alright, they're very short distance, though, so that's interesting. We will find this creature, and we will slaughter him. Alrighty, so for the next one, it looks like we need to add the soul stars to the chiseled stone altars here. And then the Night Lich should spawn... Oh, he's out here. Okay, here he is. But I do see his, like, spellbook flipping and everything. Oh, we got a whole bunch of enchanted books. The Ancient Enemy, is that what that was? Yeah, Anima. Okay. Alright, so that was him. What else do we've got? So we've got this one completed, so we're done with bosses of mass destruction. So now we just need to do the Cataclysm bosses, and then Twilight Forest. I've got to say that these mobs, these Draugr mobs, are definitely really cool. Look at these guys. They're like skeletons, but also not. There's different variations of them as well. Just like, I think that's really nifty. Ooh, what is this guy? I have no idea, but he is cool as well. Like, he knelt and died. That is, man, this stuff. Even the, like, armor and everything. Black Steel Axe. So this is another boss. I don't actually know what boss this actually is. trying to see if I could find him before I started recording, but I just kept seeing these like really nifty mobs. Alright, I think this is it here. It's gotta be. We've got some different types of Draugr. Door of Steel. Okay, let's open it. Ooh. Gonna let me go through. Okay, that is really cool. Alright, we're in the inner chamber, it looks like. So what do you got? What do you got for us? Summon and defeat Maledictus. Maledictus? Okay. Alright, well that was Maledictus. I don't even know which one that one was. Oh, it was the one I was actually searching for. This thing, by the way, was a massive distance away from the base. So I will be back when I find the next one, which is probably going to be a hot minute. But I'm going to quickly break all of these guys. I think we're getting some stuff out of that. So that is fine by me. We also got a music disc. But yeah, I will be back here in a little bit. Alright, so we're in another Cataclysm area, and we're trying to find these Coralysis people, whatever these things are called. Yes, Colorosis. Basically, they're Colossuses, but they drop these coral chunks and things like that, and we need that to actually be able to get into the dungeon room. We are just getting absolutely beamed by a whole bunch of random stuff. We also need this, which drops from a Deepling Warlock or a Deepling Priest. So, of course, these are the Deeplings right here. But we're looking for a fancy-looking one, so I guess we gotta go kind of back up and see if we can find one of these guys. Okay, so here's an Angler. Here is a Warlock. Okay, we got that. Perfect. So we should be able to make the Abyssal Sacrifice. Beautiful. Okay. So let's go back down here. Kind of hard to see down here, but that's okay. We're going to right-click with that. And we should be getting into a boss fight? Yes, here he is, the Leviathan. Alright, and there he is dead. Beautiful. Okay, so this actually was not the creature I was trying to find, by the way. I'm trying to find the Eye of the Desert, whatever structure that leads to, and then whatever boss that leads to. But I just came across this one, and I knew immediately it was a Cataclysm boss, so thought we'd stop on our way. And yeah, so this is what this building looks like. Let's just back up a little bit. So this is one you can actually see, of course, because it's not underground. But this kind of structure, I immediately knew what it was. So yeah, just some good stuff. We got some more really cool Cataclysm mobs here. Just finally found the desert that we were looking for. But they got like traps and everything. Ooh, this is cool. Too bad I'm immune to it. Ooh, look at this guy. Dude, that is so cool. Oh, and his head falls off? Man, that is nifty. Oh, and we get his head. I can wear this? Can I put this on my head? I need to visualize this. Oh, that is so cool. Oh, that is wonderful. Alright. I'm gonna try and find the boss here. Hopefully that won't take too much time. Hope we got another kind of Wadjet. Wadjet? Man, these like weapons and everything. Ooh, look at that particle effect. That is so cool. I'm in amazement. I've never seen this one before. We got something over here. Oh, is this another Wadjet? Alright, so I flew up to the top of the desert temple looking thing. And yeah, so this whole thing just has like a drop down. I mined into it a little bit. But yeah, if you just go up there and you knock off the bamboo, you're better getting in here than not. Because I actually could not find the normal entrance. But it looks like we've got some kind of... Oh, is there suspicious sand in here? Might quickly just grab like a brush real fast. See if we've got any more. Yeah, because this is suspicious sand right here. Ooh, and is this like actually special sand? It looks like you can wake something up. Okay, so this is like specialized to this structure. That is really cool. Okay. What do we got here? Gunpowder. I don't know how many of these like necklace things we need, but it looks like maybe a few. Okay. I mean, we found this out before actually going to look at the boss or anything of that sort, so that's pretty cool. Right? Is there anything... It's like a dinosaur? Is that what this is supposed to be? That's pretty cool. I love the creeper faces in the middle, too. What's this direction? Some traps. Angelic feather. Interesting. Oh, there's like fall traps? Oh yeah, the falling sandstone. That's actually really cool. I'm trying to see where this actually leads out to. And there are actually books and enchanted books in this structure as well. So that's pretty cool. Okay. Yeah, I never actually found the entry yet, so... Alright, so with our necklaces, we're gonna drop down here. Ooh. So I'm guessing that's the boss. Let's take out these other guys real quick. The giant T-Rex. Also, the reason I'm using a sword all of a sudden instead of the actual other tool is because I was trying to get more points here, but it doesn't look like I'm able to get more points. I keep getting mining points. Not 100% sure what's up with that, but let's quickly just knock the rest of these guys out here. And this structure is really nice. I like these structures so far. Okay. So I'm assuming I just right-click. Yes, with the necklace of the desert. Oh, he's... Alright, so we got the Remnant Skull. Summon modern Remnant can be tamed through Sniffer Egg. Huh. Ancient metal. So I wonder how that works. Also, why is there still a skeleton here? Can I... There appears to be like a bug where it actually still has... It had spawned 2 of them? Okay, let me clear this guy out real quick. We actually got a Cataclysm spellbook, desert spellbook here. That is pretty nifty. I didn't even see that originally. But yeah, so that was the desert temple area. I think the next one I'm going to do is the Harbinger. I think we'll go find the Harbinger, and we will be back in a minute. Alright, so we're at the Harbinger's area, and this actually was in like a cavern like this. But you can see how massive this structure is, so we're just going to head in here and knock out this guy. Alright, so the Harbinger should just be right ahead. Ooh. They've definitely added some more stuff into these dungeons. I do really enjoy that. Alright, so this is, I think, a Nether Star? Do I not have any nether stars? Alright, so I've got a nether star, and we are just going to activate this guy, and we are going to take him out. Okay. Alright, that was the Cataclysm boss. The Harbinger boss there. Okay. Beautiful. Simple, easy to take out. Nothing too insane there. Definitely a really cool boss. Very weak. But yeah, I think the inconsistency with health bars is very strange to me, because you've got some that are fancy and some that are like basically normal. And I'm wondering if maybe that's like saying, hey, this is the tier that is the boss, maybe? Not 100% sure. Alright, so we've got that guy gone. We need to do Ignis, which I'm assuming this is in the Nether, but I have no idea. So let's see. Ignis. Let's look at Cataclysm Eye, and I'm assuming this is the eye that we need. Okay. And then I also want to grab the Eye of Abyss. I think we already have taken out... Or is that the one we were thinking? Hold on. No, I need this one. This one here. But I think that one's end. So let me find these last two, and we'll be right back. Okay, so we are here where... I think this is like the Blazing Coliseum or something. Here, let's just do Wits. Yes. Gauntlet Arena. Bosses of Mass Destruction and Burning Arena. Okay, apparently we're near like two different structures. So this structure is pretty cool. It is kind of Coliseum-esque. Where is the upper floor here? There we go. The upper floor is where we want to be. But I think that we need a couple items from the mobs that spawn around here, but I'm not seeing any. Any bosses, mobs, all that stuff. Where are the mobs? Because I'm pretty sure we need the burning embers and stuff. Well... Just take out this guy real quick. They should be spawning. Checking, making sure we're still on difficulty. But I have a feeling with this being, like, smashed together, yeah, because here's the other arena. This might have caused a problem. And the funny thing is, this is actually the second one that I've been to. Because the first one... Ooh, there's actually a creature right here that we need. This is the guy. The first one actually was missing chunks. Like, legitimately missing chunks. Right here, you can see there's a giant chunk missing. And that is purely because it is just gone. There was even an error message that popped up on the top right of my screen, too. Not 100% sure what happened. But yeah, here's some burning ashes. I guess I need to just fly up. Okay, so let's get this guy taken care of. Man, I do love the spinning shields and all of that. Ooh, he's got like a dragon's breath kind of thing. Okay. Alright, let's go up. I don't know how many we need. Okay, looks like we just needed one. So we will take this guy on here whenever he spawns in. We've got Ignis. Ooh, look at that. He's like throwing blocks in the air. Look at this guy. Got a couple screenshots here. Oh, he's now in a different mode. So I think he's more aggressive in this mode, purely. A little hard to hit, in all honesty. because I think his shield, whenever his shield's active, it basically shields him from all damage. As you can see here, where I can't hit him. He's almost dead. Hope he's casting a spell. Oh, he threw his shield. He's gone. His shield's gone. That was pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Alright, I think that is the second to last boss. We just need to go and make sure we take care of a guardian, I think. Claim the rewards here real quick. So the bosses... So that was everyone but the Ender Guardian, which I thought I took out in the beginning of this episode, but apparently I did not. That was going over to the end boss here. I thought this was the guy, the structure, if I'm not mistaken, so I may have to go find another one, which luckily to me there is several that I've already found. So let me just go over there, check and see if that's an Elder Guardian, and if it is, we've already killed it. So we will be done with the boss rush for Cataclysm and Bosses of Mass Destruction, but then we'll do Twilight Forest in the next episode. It was my mistake. The boss is under the Ender Golem that we killed in the beginning of this episode, so that wasn't a boss. Oh, and this guy actually prevents me from flying. Oh, that's not good. See, that's what I like. I'm forced. I can't even move. There we go. Okay. So he's got like an ability to prevent you from moving, like that like tornado thing. Okay. Come on. Ooh. I'm stuck again. I can't hit him. Okay. Alright, but yeah, this guy was directly under the Ender Golem. He just mined down under this, and I completely forget about that almost every time. But the guy is vanquished. So that is the last thing for Cataclysm, right? We've completed Cataclysm. We've completed those. What can we do? Like, are these trophies useful in any capacity? I don't think really anything from there is usable. Because I know the Bosses of Mass Destruction gonna lead us to the... I think this? Yes. This is the actual boss rush, like, thing. I don't even know what that even is, but we will look at that. So, Essence of Fire. So we need the Trial of Awaken, the Trial of Awaken, the Trial of Awaken, and the Trial of Awaken. Okay, so we need to tank the Trial of Awaken. I think we'll do that after we get the Twilight bosses done. And, yeah, I think we should be golden. So, I will be back next episode to do that. Let me turn off this hat. It kind of looks silly. And we will, hopefully, be able to complete the Twilight Forest, get that done, and then we'll do the Trial of Awaken. And that will be all of the boss stuff completely and utterly done, which I think will be absolutely fantastic. So thank you guys so much for watching. Stay awesome, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. Bye-bye.